Hello, my name is Gregtech82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I am just trying to still kind of sort out the disassembly thing. Looks like this is not going to work as how I wanted it to, but that is not a problem. There's plenty of other things I could probably do with the autocrafter, or auto assembler, so I am not worried about that. But in the meantime, I don't think I'm going to get too much into this because it's been about 3 episodes of giant chickens. So I've decided to just kind of put it on this disassembler, and that's fine. I was like, oh, I'll just throw a chest here, and then there's a conveyor belt on top of this that's just pointed into the disassembler. And then if I want to, I can always like scale this up. I wish these worked in a processing array, but that is not an issue. What is an issue though is I don't know any way to get these chicken eggs. Like they have like no MBT data on there, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's how it works. But when you put it in your inventory, it does get the MBT data. And then it'll pull it in. So I don't know if there's any way for me to do that without pulling it into my inventory. I thought maybe if it was put into a chest, it would maybe get the data that way. But that doesn't seem to be working. So I tried when it was picked up, maybe doing that. I wonder if I don't think like if you use diamond spikes, like would that make a difference in here? I don't think that would make a difference. I could test it out, but I don't want to make a whole bunch of diamond spikes because I think won't they drop experience like with that? And I don't really want to have to deal with experience. I mean, I'm sure I could. Isn't there like an experience vacuum or something like that? That's not like the end of the world, but I kind of just don't want to deal with that at the moment. I thought there was something like a vacuum. Is it vacuum or something? It's similar to that, but it's like does experience XP maybe? I don't know. Anyway, but I'm wondering if like if you kill it with the diamond spike, would that get the data on it? I just don't think that's what does it. I think when it goes into your inventory is when it does it. When it's just laying on the ground, don't think that matters. But I would have to do some testing. All right, we are back, and I tested out the diamond spikes, and as expected, it does not work with the ounce or whatever. So I really don't know what to do with that, to be honest. So I think I'm just gonna kind of manually just do all these, throw them in there, and then we will worry about that at a later date when it's a little more. Oh, I just clogged up my A system. Yeah, a little bit of an issue with that. So they go through it relatively quick. I think it's 10 seconds. Oh, just kidding. It's 277 seconds per egg. Is that per egg? I thought it was like 11 seconds. I wonder if it depends on the size of the egg. Maybe that's what it is. So like a 2-ounce egg, that'll probably go quicker. I'm guessing. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna chuck these in the garbage. I have like so many of them. Next thing, I'm gonna kind of just leave that, and then we will come back to that if needed. I don't know how many stem cells we're gonna need, and we actually have plenty for the moment. So we have almost 1,000. So I'm just gonna kind of let all these eggs clear out, and yeah, we'll come back to that when needed. Anyway, a couple episodes ago, we started getting the reactors for the lutetium, and I have actually got quite a bit of lutetium. I was doing the mass fabricator, replicating it. I have switched it back to niobium because I ran out of, or ran low on niobium. So I'm just kind of having that running. Niobium and indium seem to be what I have to replicate the most. But I'm going to chuck this in here. This needs a circuit of 1. There is no like gas recipe, so it only works in this one. So I don't know if I'm actually going to... Well, I'll probably have to do a recipe for it, because it's needed in quite a lot of components. But we have the lutetium. Oh, I got to figure out how I want to do this. We need Americium. So we need molten Americium. So molten chrome, molten lutetium. So it's a 1-to-1. Like 1 of that to 1 of that. Do I want to... How do I want to do this one? All right, so that's... Man, I'm trying to remember. Right, this is for europium. This one over here is for helium plasma. What are we doing on that? Oh, we have plenty. 2 million. This one over here is for radon, and this is for germanium, isn't it? Yep. And then this one over here was for tritanium. All right, so I'm thinking it might almost be easiest to do a new... I have a couple input hatches over here, don't I? Yeah, maybe do another... I know, probably another fluid solidifier. Yeah, I'm thinking to do a fluid solidifier. Or a fluid extractor. And then send chrome, and that'll probably be the easiest, I think. I'm almost debating whether, should I just put the stuff underneath? I kind of like seeing all the pipes, though. Alright, so let me get... The easiest would probably just to be... like a ZPM one. Well, I do have LEV cables right here. Maybe we'll do that. So I get... Getting this to that is a little more difficult. I don't know. Let me get something crafted up. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do yet. And we'll come back. And we are back. And I thought about doing it this way, like I did over here. I'm thinking I may actually end up changing this. And just doing, instead of having a fluid tank there, I would just have another fluid extractor, I'm thinking. I don't know, I'll think about that. But basically, I'm just gonna have a new fluid extractor down here, and then I'll put a couple filters over here. I think that's easier than trying to do one and then like trying to filter all the different fluids. I just noticed this one didn't have that there. Yeah, I don't even know how I would do that to get two fluids through one filter kind of thing. I don't even know if that's possible with the Gregtech filters. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with this, and I'm gonna do I forgot I need that like that. All right, there we go. And I think I'm gonna have. It's kind of hard to, like, if I did the pipe down here and put a filter on that, when it goes to send the fluid on, it'll like split it. So I would either have to put a filter on this and then a filter right here, stopping the chrome to go through, and then only have this as chrome. Or I could just go down the center here kind of thing. I may end up rearranging some of this as well, because I'd prefer not to have that little kind of like zigzag in it. I'd rather have it here, but underneath was a bit, didn't really work out with Kimley. I mean, the easiest thing would be to do a ZPM and put it right here. But I didn't do that for some reason. I don't really know. So for now, we're gonna go with this. If I can even get in there. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to. There we go. All right, so I guess this one will be chrome. We'll do chrome on that one. It did set, but it disappeared from your inventory. You just have to click on the thing where it was. I'll come back. All right, so I think that can get in there. Yeah. All right, so that one's set. And let's just do input disabled on that. And then the same we'll do on this side. We'll do input disabled on that side. And then oops. I just realized I needed to get the filter. Yeah. All right, so that is blocking that from going there, so that's good to know. I do need the filter though. No. Pull. I may have to remove that. I forgot to set it before I put it down. So it's like, it's telling it's blocked because there's no thing on there. So let's get this so I can set the filter. All right. Going in there. No, that's not what I wanted. All right, well, we have some time. All right, but as we can see, it is smelting. There we go. And I just realized, again, I forgot to put the new output hatch. Dang it! I did it again. So we just voided some, but not a problem. Although, yeah, lutetium is not the easiest thing to get, now that I'm thinking about it. But anyway, so let's make sure that is full before I try this again. Man, I've done that twice now. Voided a bunch of stuff when I needed it. I doubt that was going anywhere else. I could just have it come out of this one if I wanted, but I don't know. No, because I need that set to something, because if I don't, then like helium plasma might come out of that one if I don't have it set to a specific thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to, we'll just worry about, I'll have to put some more metals in there to get it evened. Totally forgot what I was going to do. Americium. They need 200 million. All right, we're good. All right, so turn on. It should be coming out of this one. Yep, all right, so there we go. Let's store that to molten Americium, and then let's see. These all go, the extractor goes right there, so we'll just, I guess we'll pull it out. Don't really like having this kind of blocked, like the front. Oh well. Why don't we just do it like that then? And it's like really hard to get in here with the wrench. All right, so that should be going. Oh, we got European in there. I must have screwed up that as well. Where is, all right, so that's there. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid weird amounts like this, so we shouldn't be. But I have helium gas in there apparently. Anyway, so there we are crafting Americium. So let me just kind of get this all sorted, and we will set the, I'm going to do 32 ingots and 32 ingots, I think is a, although I should just do 48 ingots, now that I'm thinking about it, because a motor takes 48 ingots of the stuff, so maybe like one craft would be, I don't know, maybe 16 ingots would be better. I hope this, no, this should be enough, right? All right, so it did. I was like kind of confused. I thought I had more in there than that. Anyway, so there, that is crafting up that. So we should have Americium ingots, and we do, right there. All right, awesome. So there we go. There is the material that we need for the UV component. So there we go. There's our fine Americium. We have the other stuff. Right, Neutronium now. That is the other thing we're going to need, and Quadria, we're going to have to deal with that as well. So got still quite a couple things here we need to kind of sort out. Let me see if I can. Want to do this to 16, I think. I guess I could just, kind of nice, you can right click and shoot. I went too far and I don't think you can add to it without it in your hand. All right, so there we go. We'll do 16. Luckily it's a 1-to-1 ratio, and then I'll kind of just, whatever I accidentally voided, we'll just not worry about that. I'm just gonna void this as well. All right, let me take a look at Neutronium. I know it needs some, at this, actually we can take a look right now. Neutronium is, there's a couple ways to get it. One is a tier 3 reactor. Obviously we cannot do that yet. It needs Americium. Man, that's terrible. 4 ingots of Americium to 1 Neutronium. Oof. And then this Quadria. So 4 Quadria, 4 Americium, 1 Neutronium. So pretty bad ratio there. But there is another way to get it, and if we looked in our AE system, we're getting tons of it from small dust, like absolutely tons from our miners on tier 5 planets. And if we look at how it is processed, you mix it in a mixer, a ZPM mixer, so I'll have to craft up a ZPM mixer. You mix it with some helium plasma, so like 1 ingots worth, I guess. I don't know. I know helium doesn't have ingots, but that's like 1 ingot's worth of 1 neutronium. And you get this raw neutronium dust. And then you throw this in a blast smelter with argon. And it needs UV. And it needs over 900,000. So we can actually do that in here. Because I have gone ahead and we upgraded the energy hatches last episode. So that is running on UV, and we have the Nequata alloy coils, which I'm pretty sure are over 9,000. Yeah, 9,001. So we are good to do that. So let me craft up the mixer. Although, actually, let me think. Instead of crafting up a ZPM mixer, which I mean is super easy to make, to be honest, just a couple circuits and a motor is the cheapest thing. That's actually really easy to make. Or, yeah, let's do that, I think. I was debating whether if I just wanted to throw a ZPM hatch on this. That is the other option, a ZPM energy hatch. Which is be a little more difficult, because this one doesn't run off ZPM, and that's going to kind of test my power situation a little bit. Yeah, let me just craft up the ZPM mixer. I think we'll do that, and then we'll come back. All right, and there is the ZPM mixer. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I guess I think I can just move. Ah, well, that's not gonna work. That's full. Wonder if I really don't want to put machines underneath here. I was trying to. Yeah, I don't want to do that. All right, let me figure out how I want to do this. I mean, I have a bunch of buildings that I could possibly put this in. I mean, I could put it in over here, which kind of, since this is set up for a ZPM. Yeah, why don't I just do that then? How about we do that? I'll leave that, I guess, connected for the time being. That should be fine. Yeah, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this assembler yet, but all right, so there is that. How do I want to do this? Do I want to... Do I want to have... I guess I just have that... actually... Yeah, I don't have a storage bus on that. I have no way to get that. Now that I'm thinking about it, should I just have this in here? It's a ZPM machine. I have ZPM cables all over the place in here. I could have it kind of next to that. The only issue is getting the Neutronium in, and I maybe kind of go up from there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, change the plan. Let me kind of rearrange this a bit, and we'll get this connected, and we'll produce some Neutronium. All right, I think this is gonna be how I do it. Put that there. And I need interface. Yeah, I forgot to get the interface there. I'm definitely going to have to rearrange kind of stuff underneath and sort out how I'm going to do all that, because I'm definitely not... I don't particularly like how this is kind of turning out under here with machines and stuff. This is not how I wanted this to go, but for now we'll just kind of do this. So let's just double check that I did craft the right one. Elite Mixer 2, yeah. I'll just do like that, I guess. Then we will put the interface there. That, hook this up. And I'm also, the other reason I need to sort this out is because I only have room for one more channel up to here. And I haven't got this one set yet for the Americium, so I need to definitely get this stuff sorted out. All right, so we got the interface on there, we got the mixer, we got it connected. We got our helium plasma here. Do that. There. And that. All right. So that should just be filling that, and that'll keep that full of helium plasma. All right, so last thing we need here is a recipe. So I guess, oh, right, I forgot to put that one in. So 16, 16, there's that. But I don't have an interface yet for it, so we'll have to work that out later. All right, so one, I think it's just a 1-to-1. Relatively easy. Where are we? There we are. And why aren't we running? Isn't it? Or did I miscalculate what we needed? No. Oh, we need a circuit of 1. Did not see that. Oh, I was worried there for a second. I thought I had the wrong machine or something. But circuit. Not a problem. Although, why does it need a circuit? I don't really know how the mixer works, but I don't know. Like, what else is this going to be? Is there any other recipes with helium plasma in a mixer? No? One. All right, so let's pray that this turns on. There we go. All right. And it's actually not too bad. Only 11 seconds for raw Neutronium dust. Perfect. Output. There we go. It should be in the A system. And it is. Do that. This is the only thing that's ever going to go in there. But, oh well. That's what needs to be done. So we got the raw Neutronium dust. Perfect. And last, I guess, I don't need to put that back in. Raw Neutronium dust. To get this into Neutronium ingots, we put it in a blast furnace. So 1-to-1. I didn't even think. All right, so that doesn't need. They can just do a regular recipe. That's not a problem. But this can only go in this one machine. Right? Come on. There we go. 500 seconds for 1 Neutronium at UV. So that is very, very power hungry. Is there any way? kind of need to blacklist. I ran out of room. Yeah, this setup isn't perfect, but I think it's okay for now. I mean, probably the easiest, to be honest, would be the super buffers, the Gregtech ones. Maybe I'll look into that instead of trying to do try to do that instead of using the Ender IO things. I'm just thinking I need to like upgrade this to the advanced one. I just don't feel like putting these back in here. Yeah. I guess for now we'll just kind of leave that. Anyway, let me come back. And that's finished. And we are back, and finally we got a new Neutronium ingot. Just one. That's all we have. So I'm actually going to, how about we do, I don't know, let's just craft up 100 of those. We'll get that going. Yep. All right, so that'll run, and we'll get the Neutronium bus. I'll just chuck them in, I think manually for now. I'll just throw them in the thing and get it running. To get some Neutronium stored up here. And I am thinking next episode we'll have to do this because I've run out of time. We'll come back and finally craft up a UV motor. We'll also look at the Nequadria, what to do about that. Because I think we can get it from centrifuging Nequada dust, I think. I think that's a thing. Enrich Nequada. Enrich Nequada that I get it from? Thought I could get it from regular. Oh, I can't get it from regular, but it's the tiny piles. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. How I want to do that, because I think actually we can pump molten Nequada from, I can't remember which. I did see it on one of this, maybe Titan or something like that. Molten Nequada, we can pump that up and maybe do something with that. I don't know, maybe like fluid solidify it into ingots and then pulverize that into dust. And then centrifuge that kind of thing, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to think about that next week. So next episode, we'll come back, get that done. We'll get the Nequadria, and hopefully we'll finally get this stuff crafted up. I think we can, yeah, we should be good with the power on that. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. This episode should be coming out Friday morning. I'm going to try to get one more episode recorded here before I go out of town. So there may be an episode on Saturday. I think it'll go live. But that is a possibility. I might not be able to get it done in time. So hopefully, I'm going to try to get an episode so we don't miss any days. But like I said, I'm going to be out of town for about 4 days. So anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one.